In this movie, I'll show you how you can view and review your photographs in Lightroom. Hello friends, my name is Chris Orwig and welcome to another installment of my weekly series where I share with you some tips and tricks which will help you to capture and create better photographs. Well, in this week's episode, we'll be working with these photographs here that I captured at one of my workshops recently. We had this in Pismo Beach at Chris Burkhard's studio and it was a ton of fun. And I am here in Lightroom Classic, and I want to share with you some ways and some techniques that we can use to review, to view, and to survey our photographs. So here I am in the library module, and I'm trying to evaluate which images I actually like and how I might display, print, or share these photographs. So one of the things that we can do, as you probably know, is we can press F to go to full screen mode. Then we can use the arrow keys in order to scroll through the images. I'm loving the mood, the feeling of this image. I really dig what's happening here. So I'm going to press F to exit out of full screen mode. Next, if I want to say compare this image or combine this image maybe with another, what I will often do is I'll click on it in the film strip below while holding down the Command key. That's Command key on a Mac, Control key on Windows, and then tap the N key. The N key will take you to a survey mode. And in the survey mode, you're just essentially kind of like setting images on a light table, if you remember those, or just setting prints on your kitchen table to sort of look at them. And you can add more to the collection. So here I'll hold down the Command key on a Mac or Control key on Windows. And I'm just going to add a bunch to these photographs. Now I can see the entire set in one view. The only trouble is that the panels are taking up some space on the right and the left. So press the Tab key, that will get rid of those. Press the T key to get rid of the toolbar. If you want to get rid of everything, press Shift Tab. That just minimizes all of the Lightroom interface. So press Shift Tab multiple times to show or hide the interface. Now when you get to a point where you have the ability to just see the photographs, you can press the L key to dim the lights, or press it again to turn them all the way out so that you don't really have any of the Lightroom interface. You can just view the photographs that you have here. Then you can hover over the images and an X will appear. And when you see that, you can then click on that X in order to remove one of those images from the view. And here you can see what I'm doing is just removing images from the view. And maybe we'll end up with something like this, 2 views of the same person. And it's kind of nice to work in this survey mode because it can help you, one, to find keepers. It can also help you to see relationships between photographs that you might not have seen had you just been working in a view like this, where they're little teeny thumbnails, right? So again, just to go through that process, you select 2 or more images, then you tap the N key to go to what's called the survey mode. From here, if you want to minimize the interface, you can press the Tab key to minimize the panels on the right and left. Tab will show or hide those. Shift Tab will show or hide almost the entire Lightroom interface. And then last but not least, we're going to press the L key multiple times to turn the lights out. And then we saw how we can remove images from the set or selection. Those are kind of fun photographs as well. Very different mood here, but I'm kind of digging those too. Then when we're done with that view, we just tap the L key to bring the lights back on, press Shift Tab to bring everything together, and we are good to go. And so as you seek to work with images like this, just keep in mind that that's one of the ways that you can do that. You select those images, turn the lights out, you can minimize that interface as needed, so that you can start to see how certain images might work well together. And what I'll do when I view images like this is I'll look away and look back and see if I like the vibe that it's creating. And like in this case, I think it's kind of an interesting artistic expression to have these 2 images side by side. They're essentially the same image, but one's pulled back, one's up close. And I kind of like that combination. All right, well, there you have it. Tap the L key, brings everything back. Press Shift Tab multiple times, it brings back everything else. When you're ready to exit out of the survey mode, you can do this a few ways. One is just tap the E key to go to the loop view, and then you can continue to go through all of your images that you have here. Another way, of course, is just to press the N key multiple times. That will allow you to exit out of it. But I like to tap that E key to go back to loop view so we can view the images that way. All right, well, there you have it. A few little expert tips for surveying, reviewing, and viewing your photographs in Lightroom Classic. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in another tutorial. Bye for now.